everybody. I want to talk to you about insecurities. As an author myself, I have a lot of insecurities and insecurities in general. Whenever I am working on a character profile, I think about, realistically, but also fictionally, how I can, change the world. As humans, of course, we have insecurities. My number one insecurity is my lisp. I got a major bad lisp. But instead of just, instead of just, ignoring it, I just flaunt it. It is who I am. Drew Barrymore has a lisp, and she's a brilliant actress. Our insecurities are based off of, what people tell us. You're fat, you're ugly, you're not smart enough, you have a big ass, you are not good enough as a person, you're a bad writer, you're not good enough to be a writer. You're not an author until you publish your first book. You're not this, you're not that. You're ugly, you talk too much. And for some other people, it goes on and on and on. I blame, you know, people's high standards and what they expect. I also blame, TV. I blame, shows like The Jersey Shore, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. If you're not considered pretty much a plastic doll, like a Barbie of perfection, you're considered ugly. And other people, they love the tall, for women, the tall, big breasts, and just everything. But in books, we don't see imperfections like we do, looking at each other. I wanted to feel comfortable while doing this vlog, so I'm slouching. I usually don't slouch during a vlog because whenever I slouch, you can see, the remnants of my double chin that I'm still trying, to lose my weight on. I don't want to be reminded of my double chin, so I don't slouch. My insecurity is my double chin, as you know. But as an author, our insecurities deepen because we are sensitive artists. We want to perfect our craft. We are either considered seasoned professionals or novices. There's either one label or the other. For me, my channel, I don't consider a novice. I don't consider a seasoned author. I think, for my opinion, I think all authors are considered authors. From writing just one short story for fun, you're considered an author. That's the mistake a lot of people make. Just because of insecurities. They tell us, you're not considered an author until you publish your first book. Wrong. Whenever you write, even if it's a book for fun, you're considered a, a writer, author, however you say it. But as a as a professional, you're still learning. And the word novice means learning, and a beginner Why have labels? I loathe labels. I usually don't drink whenever I'm doing a vlog, but what the hell? I'm gonna take a drink because I'm dry. Okay. I want, a lot of vloggers for writing, they think they have to look perfect because it's that insecurity you have. You have to look perfect at all times. To me, what is perfection? In my eyes, there's no such thing as perfection. There's your definition of perfection, which shouldn't even be that much. There is, um, there is usually no, there's usually radio silence when I'm doing a vlog. You hear TV in the background. That's how I write. I write with background noise because I'm usually alone when I'm writing. But if I don't have like a little bit of noise to make it feel homey, then it don't work for me. You have to do what works for you. And the point is with this whole statement is insecurities can really impact your life, but you should also look at it as insecurities and flaws, if you will, are who we are. Without insecurities and flaws, who are we? But you can have insecurities, flaws, and everything, but with loving yourself and then having, I don't know, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you have as far as a companion, husband, whatever. Your preference is who's watching this vlog right now. They can bring out the best in you and love your flaws for who you are. But a lot of people, because of these intense flaws, these high standards we have for ourselves, is because of three things I think: mainstream media, entertainment news, and reality TV. If you eliminate all those, maybe people wouldn't have so many insecurities and so many high standards for us. And we can write realistic characters. I mean, you can write fiction and, have realistic characters, somebody that somebody could read and feel can relate to. For me, working on this series that I'm working on right now, Beloved Embrace, I want to change the title because it doesn't work for me. So I'm going to ask somebody that means a lot to me, my partner and my boyfriend, Shane. Because he is really good at that kind of stuff. He was the one that helped me figure out the title for my book, Rose and Flame. But anyways, you know, we the point is, as a seasoned author, novice author, whatever people say, there's no such thing as a novice or a seasoned author in my eyes. You don't have to publish your first book to say that you're an author. I've been writing short stories and writing them for fun since I was 16. I've written 7 books and only 4 were published. And yes, I was inexperienced then. I did self-publishing and I was inexperienced. But the whole point is there's no such thing as an inexperience. You just learn and and there's no such thing as perfecting your craft in my eyes. There is the best thing in the world. You learn as you go. You learn you learn every day. As an author for me, I'm learning every day. If you're not learning at least one thing a day or more, what's the what's the point? You know, what's the drive? You know, the strife, the drive, everything. If you don't have purpose, then, you know, what's the point? For me, it's always been my passion to be a writer. At first, it started out as a competition, you know, but then it became a passion. And then that passion got me self published on Amazon Direct Publishing. And I got at least one book. Though I designed the cover and everything, I really wished I would have done a better job, but I didn't know about the generators, like, or the stuff that I know now. Maybe I could maybe if I would have known that then, it would have been a lot different for me, but maybe not. You know, you can play the what if game all you want, but when you know you're better, you know that you're going to learn and everything, um, then you know that it can work. You know, for me, being a novice, um, I don't believe in the whole term of novice and seasoned author. I don't even know why authors, you know, use those terms, because for me, there's no such thing, but that's just my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. I encourage people that if you want to be more self-conscious and everything, do not join a writers group, especially on Facebook. Even though people encourage you to join writers platforms and everything, some writers can be very, very cruel. I mean, very, very cruel. Almost like cyberbullying kind of cruel. And tell you, you know, make you feel this minuscule and make you feel even more self-conscious. And then, I mean, it's hard enough creating a a book and, you know, putting your heart and soul into it. It's even harder to put it out into the world, let alone trying to find a publisher, and you're more vulnerable. But for, you know, people that don't even know you, criticizing you, you know, telling you not in a way to perfect your craft, but to make things a lot harder for you than what they should be. And that just, you know, goes right into the mix of being uh, a lot of insecurities for any author, any singer, songwriter, blogger, vlogger. There's so many insecurities that we could have, but to overcome them is a major struggle. And at the end of this vlog, which is right now, I'm gonna give you 3 tips that I learned for myself with some help on how to overcome insecurities. Number 1, learn to love yourself for who you are. Number 2, people are going to talk down to you all your life. And in your head, you just gotta say, screw you. It's what it is. You gotta, you know, nobody's gonna stick up for you. You gotta stick up for yourself. It's a dog eat dog world. And number 3, ignore people. If you don't ignore, then it's just gonna make things harder for you. Because people strive on, you know, making you feel horrible about yourself just so they can feel great about themselves. And people like that are just very unhappy and they strive to make others unhappy. And on that note, I want to say to everybody, have a great day and enjoy yourself in peace.